All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Brooklyn Bulls. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go. 30 base. Pick up 5.
57 Mike. Mike 57. I hope you brought your left.
Hey.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Let's go.
Throwing on first down. Kane. And he'll find Hall. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And even 20 yards and a first down on the game's very first play. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Pick me up. Here we go.
Back to throw. Kane. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got. What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me something. Give me something. Here we go. Check 31. Check 31. Under 10. Under 10.
Hey.
Wide. Get wide. Check. Check hot route. Hot.
You hit it.
You got that.
Now a handoff looking right. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Go.
Mike 5-4,
To throw on second down. Kane. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
Set. 50. Plant.
54. Right, 54. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
On first down, Walls. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Man, I got you. Undercut.
Rock it.
Check safety.
Yep.
Jam. He's checking.
Now.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Set up. 10-2, sir.
54 Mike. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want me. Check it out, Reed.
Rush in. Rush on. Go. Set up.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Bang, 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 bang. Go out.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Fire.
Now they try the right side here. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's third and short.
Hey, Charlie. Spin.
Looking to throw. Kane. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Joseph now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Gator. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full street. Ready, ready?
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And oh, right away, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Point after, right down the middle, and the lead grows to 10-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go!
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch the flat. Motion. Block.
Shift. Watch the shift.
Blue draw Corker. Let's go.
Here's Young from the shotgun. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And the Brooklyn, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard
On the ready.
line.
57. Mike 57. Here we go. Tight ends on the
Now.
Tight ends on the Lucy.
Hey, seam 6.
57's the Mike. Watch 57.
Big grip.
It's Young on first down. And that's complete to Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 41-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, zoom.
Young working out of the gun. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Right there.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
54. Mike 54. There's a party now. Mike 54.
To throw again. Kane. Wide open receiver complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Watch the twins. Watch the twins. Showing up. Showing up. He's coming. Double up. Double up.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good,
Yep.
backside guys, that's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
Crunch. Crunch. Deuce.
Check 13. Check 13.
Leo. Fight.
Right back to him on first down. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Look at me. Zipper. Hey, exit.
Mike's 54. Mike's 50.
Get it.
2nd and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hall. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
The Jets, first down.
Come on, set. 90, Wolf.
It's our time. It's our time. Begin. Out.
Ready?
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Let's go.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Pick it up, D. Kill. Watch twist. Say. Hey, watch it. SOS.
Let go.
And to give this time to the tailback. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Ready? 30 base.
57.
Hey, Haywood.
Watch the run. 57. Mike, 57. Mike's 57. 57's right. Let's go, D.
Back to throw. Kane. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. The kick by Joseph is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Heavy. Watch the backfield.
45.
Fair.
Running right. Here's Sanders. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Looking to throw, Young. And he will find his man on the outside. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Young. And he finds his man, that's Sweeney. Nothing on that one, it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing again on 2nd down. Young, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Hey, Delta.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They'll throw again. Young. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Looking to throw. Kane is going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
57's right. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Here I come. Take 4, take 4. Watch the ass.
Look, squeeze. Back. Joker, 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 joker. Hey, orbit. 57's the mic. Rock 57. Ready?
Throwing on 3rd and long. Kane looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hall. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Brings up 4th down.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Jack Fox now. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A good return there, 17 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed, and he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play caller. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
Bravo.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. So we got man.
Deep rip.
Young now to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Tight yard, tight yard, tight yard.
49, check 49, check 49.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Fielded at the 20. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, look.
There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead.
Teams always want to send messages. I think that was quite a statement there to start the third quarter.
Yeah, less than a minute in. Already that quick, long strike. They are setting the tone for the second half. Joseph now to have the PAT. And the lead is now 13.
Makes the score Jets 20, Bulls 7. Greg Joseph set to kick off.
Joseph now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. There defensively to knock it away was the safety, Justin Reed. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Five. 57's mine.
Now Young throwing again. He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will shrink to 6. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
A running play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick first down. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Let's go now. 10-2 stop. Go, go. Hey! Charlie! 41's the mic, 41's the mic. Fire!
Operating from the gun. Kane, he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Check 24, check 24. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Check 52. Get it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Check the backer, check the backer. Slam, slam, slam. Check 3.
Hard.
Check, check.
Ready?
And he'll give it here to his running back. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Ready.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, G. Get off the field. Slam, slam, slam.
Hey, stand up. Check 15. Check. Go.
And to give this time to the tailback. Oh, he's got a little daylight. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets will extend their lead. Joseph on for the extra point. And the lead is now 13.
Makes the score Jets 27, Bulls 14.
Joseph now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now Young, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week, and this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back, and they did a great job in the first half. But now they've gotten their first sack here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
Flush to his right, and now he's going to use his legs. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Hey, Zoo. 31's the mic. 3 bud. 30.
From the shotgun, it's Young. Man open, it's Moss, complete. And some space here. A big play, Young to Moss. 56 yards. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. From the gun, Young. It's caught by Sanders. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. As his guys are back within a single score. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Well, now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Watch twins. Watch twins. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Space to maneuver at the 40. There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 74 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And now a timeout's going to be called here. I think it was by the defense. It was. And that's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this second half. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2.
Watch the out, watch the out. Alert flare, flare. Check 37, check 37.
Now a toss going left. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. Joseph now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. A big play, Young to Moss. 54 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
57 to Mike. Pick it up, pick it up.
Get it.
A first down throw for Young. That is caught at the 7. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point attempt to follow here. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Brings up 2nd and 4. at the 27-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Down.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares. Go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, come on, now, come on, now. Switch. Leo. Check 31, check 31.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Let's go now. 50, plant. 54, line of 54. Cut. Wide, get wide. Check. Protein spill. Hot. You got tape right there. Big grip.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 43-yard line.
Here we go. 10-2 stop. 54. I smell fear in that offense. Shit. Sponge. No. Hit it.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
The Jets on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4.
Check safety. Jim. He's checking. Crash. Check it out,
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's got room. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 25 yards to pick up there and also a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Rush in. Switch. Look at me. Go.
Now a give right side. Walls He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Joseph now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
61, matchbox lights. Bang, 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 bang.
They'll go again with Sanders. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Shift, 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 shift.
Hey, lock it. 5.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
That's it, baby.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 11 yards on the pickup there. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Mike 57. 80 weapon.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey. Watch the ship. Watch the
Bam, bam.
Watch the ship. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Show it up. Show it.
Go.
On 2nd down, Sweeney. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. And the Jets D, they call on a couple extra defensive backs on 3rd.
X3, 218, chopper.
And now a carry here for their fullback. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 30. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. And they rattle off a big one. 45 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Sweeney. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Jets, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.